Hi, Donna Sue. Hi, Patty. Hi, Mel. Hi, Cheryl. I'm good. How are you? Hi, Sheila. Hi, Laurel. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Catherine Kelly. Hi, Julie. Hello, Leona. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Miss Edie. Hey, sister. What's going on, Lisa Jane? Hello, Miss Linda. Hi, Marianne. So, you can hear that it sounds like I'm, going through puberty again or something. Nick came home. I kept telling him he had cooties, 2 days ago? So I woke up this morning with a little bit of a squeaky, squealy voice, which is all I need, is to have more of a squeaky, squealy voice. Hi, Carol. How are you? How's everyone doing today? We have beautiful weather here in California. It's nice and sunny and beautiful outside. So it's like every other day here. It's like it's nice and sunny, yucky and gloomy. Nice and sunny. Hi, Elizabeth. Sprinkled the onyx and Jack glitter. Aw, thank you. I'm putting napkins in binders. In binders? Is that how you sort them? That's a good idea. Hi, Sue. Excuse me a moment. I'm gluing. You're gluing someone's head back on? Oh, my Lord. Hi, Trees. Got a foot of snow? Oh, Lordy be. Hi, Sandra. How are you? All right. So today we have a new project. If you guys didn't see, I posted the tray that we resined and all that good stuff, and it turned out beautifully. A Star Trek moment. Okay, Star Trek moment. Gotcha. Hi, Dana. How are you? How are you feeling? How's everyone feeling? Now I have this squeaky squeak. My husband is up at the 49ers game. My home is peaceful. Catherine Kelly, where are you? Are you in California? Wait, I've mailed you something before. I think you are in California, aren't you? All right, let's get my desk onto screen. I'll show you guys what I have. Hi, Cindy. Thank you. My son insists I put the London map paper from the mystery box on a box for him. Oh, well, that's nice. Yeah. You do too, Miss Linda? Oh, Southern California and Chino. Oh, okay. But, well, I'm in California too. I'm just in Northern California. So, hi, Rennie. Hi, Sandy. Okay, so I got this. Oh, I got this at the Salvation Army. Just a wooden heart. Looks like there was another tag underneath the tag that I didn't notice. So I thought we would do something with the heart. Not necessarily for Valentine's Day. I just actually had this on the shelf and thought it would kind of be cute to do. So, um, hi, Jill. Good evening. Hi, Barbara Ross. And then I have this cute little sleepy angel that I thought would be cute to kind of put on there. This voice is gonna drive me cuckoo. Hi, Jackie Bates. How are you? So, and it was only $1.99 for this. So somebody was in a good mood pricing at the Salvation Army, because we've talked about before how sometimes things can be really cheap and sometimes things like this are like $10.99. What the heck? So this I was able to wiggle it off. I'm actually going to take some furniture cleaner and just give it a good wipe down, because I did not do that before. Because I can tell just by taking off, look, ew, just by taking off that sticker, it was yucky. But I don't know if we should decoupage. I'm thinking if we decoupage here. But I was thinking of like doing some, well, you guys tell me. We can either do the vintage effect on here or we can do the crackle medium on the heart part. And then for the base where she's sitting, and then of course, you know, we'll trim out the heart and all that good stuff. But for the base where she's sitting, I think we'll do some decoupage on there. Vintage. Uh-oh. Adorable. Yeah, the cherub is really cute. Hi, Helen. How are you? Hi, Sheila Teagan. All right, and then let's clean. I don't know. Maybe we'll swap that out, too. Maybe we'll put a cute knob or something down here instead of that. I'm just going to clean the back because you guys know I always finish the back anyway. So, and then this is just I think it's a Dixie Belle furniture cleaner, actually. All right. Sorry, I had to step away. Sick. Oh, no worries, Cheryl. Poor guy. Okay, so what do you guys think? Vintage medium effect or the crackle medium? So basically, when we do this, it's kind of the same process, right? So we'll put an acrylic paint down. We'll put either one of these and then put another acrylic down, and it, you know, we'll be able to see, depending on what method we use, we'll be able to see both of the paints in essence. So, I don't know. The vintage effect medium is what we used on that clock that scared everybody when they thought that, you know, I had lost my mind. So, and then the crackle medium is just the crackle, you know, it'll crackle and you'll see the base paint. The vintage medium? Okay. All right. No problem. So I did pull out, well, I kind of want the top color to be like an ivory color. So our base color is, I don't know, something that we need. So you guys know I always like the vintage blue, or like this one's pistachio. I know they kind of come on down. They kind of look the same. Or do we do like this one is like a Victorian pink. So this will be our base color. So when we do the vintage effect medium, when we sand back, this will be the color we see. I think as you did vintage medium on the clock, I would go one component crackle this time. Blue. Vintage. Hi, Martin. How are you? You guys like the blue? Do we like the baby blue? Pistachio. The pistachio is really, oh, Lord. Blue, pink, and pistachio. The pistachio is very, very pretty. I haven't used that in a while. I have a question. When mixing resin, what pigment powder do we use for color? I actually have it's a resin pigment. So, but the color would be totally up to you as far as what color you're trying to achieve. Hi, Brenda. Trevor's in his room as usual, but Troy, I don't know. Troy's in the hallway. He's ever since Christmas, and he's got his whole little setup. He's like to put his little tablet up and his mouse and his keyboard, and he's doing big things over there. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Denise. Okay, so it looks like we got more pistachios than anything else. So let's go with pistachio. Hi, Bev. How are you? So pistachio is the Decor Paint Chalky. Very, very pretty color. Uh-oh, I forgot to take my brush guards off. Doggone it. So, once again, because we are going to paint this, and it is wood, let me get some of these crusties off. We are going to need to sand back a little bit once we lift up some of those wood fibers. So, anyhow, did anybody get up to anything fun this weekend? Again, like, we had rain yesterday, and today it's warm and sunny. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But I woke up with this crackly voice and just don't want to give it to Troy. So let me show you. That's the pistachio. I did a live this morning. Did you? I'm gonna have to watch the replay. I never get notifications. It's so annoying. And then I don't know if it does this with you guys, but then when I go to like the live tab to see who's been live that day to catch up on in anyone that I've missed, it will only show me one or two creators, and it'll even show me like their videos from like 2021, but it won't show me like all the lives that day. And even if I go to the following tab, it does the same thing. I literally have to go searching individuals' pages to see if they did a live. It's bananas. Frustrating. Beautiful bluebird cage. Hi, Annette. Cold and snow here in Illinois. Oh, Crafty Jacks. Did I miss Crafty Jacks? Hi, Crafty Jacks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I missed ya. If I ever miss saying hello or I miss a question, keep putting it back in until I see it. I don't mind. I actually would prefer. I hate when I go through the comments and I realize I didn't say hi to someone, or I missed a question or something. So how many of you have already taken down all of your decorations from Christmas? Have your house back to normal? Yeah, exactly, Miss Linda. They definitely do that. They decide who you should watch, who you should follow. Okay, so I'm not going to paint the outside just yet, or should I? You know what we should have did? We should have found a trim for the outside. Oh, by the way, those of you who were looking for that 706 trim, they did discontinue the 706, but it's now 751. So 751 is going to be that. It's very similar. It looks practically the same. Hi, Sue Russin. Hi, Wanda. How are you? I took my Christmas down last weekend. Still haven't put it back. Oh, you haven't put back your regular decor yet. You already finished putting everything away? Oh, Dana did. Sue just did it. All right. I don't feel so bad. Yeah, pistachio is a beautiful color. We should have gotten a trim out. for the edges here. Maybe I'm sicker than I think. So we will obviously have to paint another coat, but I do feel some of the wood fibers have lifted. But while I'm doing that, I'm going to see if we have enough of this, I don't know, to go all the way around. Hi, Karen. How are you? Miss Wanda, that's awesome. Your live was fabulous. I'll watch the replay, Jill. Was it on your channel or was it on Pentart? Oh, there you go. Thank you, Sue. So that's the trim that everybody was asking me for. It was 706. That's the trim that went around the Sandrina tray that I just did. I had a couple of messages, and then you guys were telling me in the actual live you couldn't find it. So I reached out to our West Coast contact, and that's why. Half of Christmas is put away. Y'all, I didn't even put that much out, and I still haven't put it away. Thank you, Carol. Okay, so same as usual, when you're working with wood, you just need to heat it up, and then it will form. I ordered some more of this trim. This one is TR 700. I love this one, but let's see. We might have just enough. Hi, Troy. Everybody says hi to Troy boy, and you was not here. Okay, hold on. Oh, look at there. We do have enough. Look at how pretty that is. Troy, I think you tried. Oh, your light's on. I think you tried this case before, son, but it does not fit. This is the one that does not fit. It don't fit. I'm glad you think that's funny. Okay, so before we paint our second coat, let's cut this. Choi. Hi, Julie. Yes, and it cost me money watching. It costs you money watching, Jill? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, the tray did turn out really pretty. That, I'll cut this a little longer. The chameleon varnish under the epoxy. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm going to have to do that again because it was so pretty. Just the reflection, sorry, not sorry. Just the reflection, and when the light hits it, it's just gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Okay, so, aww. So I am just going to use Type Bond Quick and Thick. Again, you can use any wood glue. Just make sure it is a decent wood glue. You don't want to use hot glue. I have used heavy body gel, and it's worked fine too. If you absolutely want the same trim TR 706, the links give you retailers that they may have it. No, Posh Chalk and Would You Been are the same. It's the same. Yeah, that doesn't look like it's going to want to come out. He's got goopies. There we go. I keep a little magnet over here so I don't lose my pins. Do you guys do that when you take a pin out and then you can't find it? So I'm actually, because this is drying pretty, or it's firming up fairly quickly, I'm actually going to go ahead and get the glue ready on the heart. So then I can work with the trim. Dana, you got a bunch of Would You Been for Christmas. Have you started to play with it yet? Hi, Judy Stalker. It's so windy in Delaware, you're freezing? Oh, my. That stuff would cut your mouth up. Ah, what did I miss? What stuff will cut your mouth up? Hi, Lynn. How are you? How's that cute little Holly girl? Again, if I ever prepared, I would get my hot plate and put my hot plate over here, but, you know, that would be too easy. All right, let's get... You found a lot of more cases, did ya? This is not the right one. That's too big. That phone is for your smaller phone, Troy. I'm sorry, Pops. Now you're going to get... You think I'm messing with you, but I'm not. I promise. He's got so many phone cases that... And now so many phones. All right, let's get this down in here. And the phone that case that the phone he originally had is just a little bit smaller. So, you know, he can't use his favorite cases. I ordered the micro crackle the other day. I can't wait to get it and try it. Oh, yeah. That's what I was actually thinking of doing, the micro crackle or the random crackle on the cherub a little bit today on this. So I actually have it here. I have the micro crackle and the random right here that I thought we could try just to kind of age the cherub just a bit. I don't know. Is this the right phone? All right, this is the right phone. Oh, good googly moogly, son. Okay, there you go. There you go, son. Okay, can you back up? Because you're standing on the... There you go. Thank you. We are good. Just came in from playing in the snow and it's cold. Aww. Did you have snow fights? Okay. So once you get the wood bin down, you do want to come back and heat it up to make sure that it's adhered, but I'm going to get this all down first, and then I'll come back around and heat it and make sure it's all down, because I know I've cut it bigger anyway, so I'm going to have to cut some of it off once I get up here. And I'm getting glue everywhere, but it's, you know, I'll clean it in a minute. Hi, Nicole. I wanted to make a snow angel, but at my age, I wouldn't get up. Me neither. I'd be stuck down there. Julie. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, Troy. It's pudding time. PT time. Hold on, Troy. Let me just push this while it's still warm. Hold on, baby. I will get it. Hold on. Oh, my goodness, Troy. PT time. Good cuggly muggly. There you go. Here, baby. Oh, my goodness. We do PT time and clean the specs at the same time. I'm having a major hot flash. You notice that I always clean your specs when I have a white shirt on? Here, babe. Oh, my goodness gracious. We're never going to get this would you bin stuck down. Lordy be. I live with glue on my fingers. Well, I'm usually not this messy with it, but because it's drying so quickly or it's firming up so quickly, I don't want to, and it's on this curved surface, I'm trying to move a little bit quicker so I don't snap it. Saludos, Susanna. All right. So I'm going to heat this part up pretty well so I can cut it. You don't want to cut your wood bin when it's firmed back up because it will snap. So just make sure you got it, you know, especially like this, and I have to bend it down in there. So let's cut right here. All right. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is come all the way back around, and I'm going to heat it and then make sure it's pulled really tight. Yeah, Brenda, I've been having hot flashes for, I don't know, ever since I was diagnosed, because that's what the chemo did at first, was gave me personal summers. And then now that I, you know, almost 50, I think now it's just age. It's giving me personal summers. Hopefully they'll end one day. All right, so like as you can see right here, right there, we have a gap. So I want to pull that tight and make sure it's adhering to the heart and then move up. Okay. Your wood bin does stretch a little. So for 7 years, well, mine started when I was 32 and I'm almost 50. So I'm not holding out hope that they're going to stop anytime soon. I'm thinking that they're probably going to continue for a while. But that's all right. I mean, I'm used to it now. All right. So when I cut this, I cut it about, oh, you guys can see it. It's about 1/8 of an inch short. So I'm going to try to stretch it as much as I can. But if I can't, I'm not going to sweat it. I'm just going to, I'll fill it with my filler that I always use. So as you can see, it actually stretched quite a bit more, but it is going to need to be filled just a little bit. All right. So now let's go through. I'm going to wet my silicone brush. Because although this dries clear, you know, we don't want that on there. All right. And then since we went a little backwards, or I went a little backwards, now what I'm going to do is take my gator. No, too rough. All right, so this has got a 400 on it. And now I'm going to go ahead and give it a light sand just to knock down those fibers that I lifted from the wood. And then also to knock off any glue that's on the edges here. I'm 58 and have had them since 36, not seeing any end in sight. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm not holding out any hope. That's for sure. Oh, yes, Brenda. I'm great. I've been fighting since 2008. It's all good. All good. All good. One hot, grouchy mama. Okay, so let's take my, so this is my Ranger texture paste. So I'm going to take a little bit of that. I'm going to come in and get my silicone. And I'm just going to get down in there where we have a little gap. Again, it's nothing humongous, but I'm going to feel it anyways. So I'll get it down in there, and then I will use the silicone brush to really clean it up and then just form it a little bit. And you can also wet this a bit to form it if you needed to, but again, this texture, this paste is, I don't think I'll find anything better that I like to, use to plug holes in clay or anything like this. It dries quickly and it's just got a great texture to it. All right. So all I'm doing is just making sure that it looks like it's supposed to be there. Okay. And let's put a little bit more right here so it doesn't have a dip. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Oh, Troy. What was that? Are you changing cups again, Troy? All right. All right. Good enough. What did you do? I heard a big clinking, clanking sound. All right. So now let's go ahead and do our painting again, since we knocked back the wood. Hmm? Hi, Robin. How are you? So, you know, your chalk paste sometimes will dry a little quicker and it'll want to pull and give you some brush marks. So if you just missed it just a bit, don't drench it, just missed it a bit, it'll help work those brush marks out and it'll help your paint move. Drewsy! Yes, ma'am. So we have a little, I don't know, like a little heart shelf. And then we have our little cherub or angel. So we'll figure something out to do. All right. Again, you guys know I just put that paste in there and it's already, can already paint right over it. I will paint the back of this off camera as always. Again, you're back with the phone case again? What? You just had me put it in there. I know, but you just told me to put it in there. You want it out. I know, the angel. Hi, Renee. Hi, Tina. You're never late. What am I doing with it? Oh, you can't pull out this? Bubba's. What are you trying to do? Huh? It's a very, I love, so this color, it's actually called pistachio, and it's a decor paint chalky. Pops, what am I doing with, oh, clean it. I'm sorry. My sorry. I know. I need a different one, Mom. You guys, I'm not even kidding. He's got a huge backpack full of phone cases. And it's funny because I think he knows, you know, each and every single one of them and what he's looking for, when he's looking for it, which one he wants on there. So I literally have to try to figure it out too. And there's a lot. Okay, so like I said, I'm thinking that we'll decoupage the top of it. So when it hangs, I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm thinking we paint the bottom, the pistachio color, and just decoupage the top. And then maybe out here on this edge, we will do like, I don't know, some bling or something shiny on the edge there. But that's how I know when he's running amok all night long, because he's got all the phone cases out on the, you know, on the living room floor, because he's looking for the one that he wants. It's a very, you are so amazing, Mama Terry. You understand yourself. Aw, thanks, Drucy. I try. Sometimes I feel so bad because he's just like pointing and making his noises, and I'm trying to grab things, but I try. All right, so we'll get this, and then we will put on, did you guys say the vintage effect or the crackle medium? I think you said the vintage effect, right? So I'm not worrying about this, right? Because I'm just going to end up painting it white so we can decoupage it later. So if you're wondering if I'm not going to get to that part. Yes, vintage. Okay, should you run the same would you been around the shelf? Just a thought. I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, wait. You know what, Drucy? I don't think I have enough to run it around the front. I don't have enough. I have an order coming that should be here tomorrow. So if we did want to run it around the front, we could, but we just have to wait till tomorrow, which we've all discovered it is rare that Terry does anything in 1 hour. Which, by the way, all of you lovely friends that were talking about me, Purple Sparkle, Martin. Hi, Helena. How are you? One of these days, Martin, I'm going to do a big purple splatter project. And it's just going to tickle you. And probably surprise you. So I am supposed to be getting a order tomorrow from Would You Ben, and I will, when we come on, I will show you guys some stuff that I picked up. You know, always when you have trim, there's always a little spot or two that you have to wiggle your paint in. Feeling better, getting over RSV, but have bronchial asthma now. Oh my goodness. No, not Nicole's live on Creative Hour. Creative Hour. When everybody was talking about how time challenged I am. And when Teresa said that that's why I'm not allowed to be on Creative Hour, I'm only allowed to host because I take too long. I can't help it, guys. I'm slow. So you guys, I do see right here, there is a crack. So we are going to fill that crack. And no one will ever know. Okay, so let's get our little, see? Now, no one will be the wiser, except for you all, who will probably tell on me. Yesterday was funny. I know Teresa started it, but all of you guys were just jumping right on in. But Miss Linda had the giggles. So Miss Linda was, because she had laughed at me prior to us going live. We were backstage, and she was already teasing me about taking 5 days to do that project. So when Teresa started in, that's why she had the giggles even more, because she was already giggling at me. And so then when you guys all started, that's why she couldn't stop, because she had already been giving me a hard time. She had said, she was like, Terry, you need to get with it. These 5-day projects, man. I was like, Miss Linda. Yeah, it was pretty funny. Terry's creative decade. Look, y'all, I would be absolutely mortified, okay? And I'm being dead serious. I would be totally mortified if I sold something at an auction, and when you guys got it and was able to look at it up close and personal and was like, whoo, yep, things sure do look better on camera. You know what I mean? So I would rather take longer, sometimes a lot longer, to do, whatever I'm working on, because my very first auction, I think that's where all the anxiety was for me, and I have still a ton of anxiety when I have an auction, and it's because of that. It's like, what are they going to think when they see it up close and personal? Like, when they're holding it in their hands and they're looking at it, are they going to be happy with it like I am? And so, sometimes you guys will notice, like, if there's an auction and maybe a piece that you might have remembered I've done, and why isn't it in there? It's because I just don't think it shouldn't go to anybody. It didn't meet my standards, and that might sound silly, but I don't think it's worthy of someone spending their hard-earned money on. So if you happen to not see something in the auction, that's probably why. But yeah, that's what terrifies me most about auctions, is what's somebody gonna think of my project when they can see it up close and personal. If it's worth doing, it's worth doing well, and big projects with lots of steps take way more than an hour. Your makes are. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Jill. You may be slower than other creators, but don't give their projects the details that you do. Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you. So, and you guys know, I used to do a lot of, we call them hops, but they are events, and they were an hour long. And those were the only lives that I did, actually. I never did day lives or daily lives. And I would create in an hour, no problem. Create whatever project I was doing and go on about my business. But I know for a fact, I would never, ever sell any of those pieces that I created in any of those events. They are not up to, they're just not worthy in my eyes of being sold. Oh my gosh, Sue. I think people would love it though. It is always worth it to watch all the little details that make. Where did it go? That make a perfect piece. The reason we tune in every day is because you are a master of your craft. Aw, thanks, Julie. Sell Nick's Unfinished Village. He's got like siding on one wall. Okay, so I kind of went right over that, but this is the Vintage Effect Medium, a very liquidy medium. So this is what's going to put in like our resist to when we go over with our next paint. So in essence, we will cover this green up on the main heart, but we will sand back and be able to see it. And as I'm looking at it, you guys are probably noticing it. I didn't even do the bottom here. Now I'm hesitant. No, I will do it. It's fine. I wasn't going to do it, just depending on if we put more trim on or if we put fling on, but it's fine. It'll stick to whatever we do here. So it will bead up and it will look like, oh, goodness gracious, what did you just do to your project? But that's the resist that the Vintage Effect Medium creates. It's supposed to look like that. Oh, did you, Jill? I think that your work speaks for itself. You are wonderful. Thanks, Renee. I love watching your craft. It's always amazing. A lot to learn. You guys are the best. Thank you. I can tell you, though, I remember the first person who messaged me and said that they had received their piece. It was a tray in their auction, and I was like, oh God, she hates it. She said, oh man, oh man. Because I didn't even want to open the message. I just seen the first couple of lines that said that she had received her auction item, and I was thinking, oh, that's it. I'm going to climb in a hole. I'm never going to show my face again. She liked it, thankfully. Everyone just likes to pick on you. That's okay. I could take it. You are right, the pistachio. It is gorgeous, Margaret. It really is. Yeah. And you guys know, like, that kind of stuff. Well, I have 3 older brothers, so I have thick skin. That kind of stuff does not bother me. It was actually really funny. It made it funnier that Miss Linda had the giggles. So, but yeah, you guys had some funny sayings yesterday. There's just a little bit right there that I want to, and then I'll bring you guys down because it really leaves a funny look to your project. It looks like there's almost goop on it, gum on it, but it's absolutely the way it's supposed to look. So don't stress out if you try this and it looks like you messed everything up. All right, so let's clean up a little bit, you guys. Too much. Look at this. Why does anybody need 3? All right, let's move the mouse. Okay, so now the top color, I'm just thinking a white, so I'm just going to go with the Waverly Plaster. It's beautiful. You are what? Way too hard on yourself. Your pieces are. Thank you, Miss Linda. Miss Linda Baker was actually the first person that ever asked me to buy a piece. And it was just this little tea box. And I was like, Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I remember messaging, oh my gosh, Linda wants to buy a piece. What do I do? Hi, Miss Wanda. No worries. What, baby boy? What are you looking for? What are you pointing at? You're watching me. I see me. But my charger won't fit all the way over there, Bubs. You got to get a charger right there. And do you still have it, Miss Linda? That is so cool. Gosh, that was a while ago. Bubba's, I don't have enough, the cord's not long enough. I don't know what you want, baby. Envelope? Are you gonna write letters again? Are you gonna write a complaint letter about me? Huh? Are you writing a complaint letter about me? I'm sorry, I love you. I don't have any more pencils between you and Onyx. They're all either chewed up. Oh my word. Oh my word. Hi, Lori. How are you? Hi, Veronica. He's writing a complaint letter about me, y'all. I actually, because we are going to decoupage here, I will go ahead and just paint this white as well. If you're just joining, we've put down some Vintage Effect Medium on top, and so we're putting our second acrylic color on so we can sand down and give it, you know, an older feel. You should have had a longer cord if you didn't want to complain. Oh, my Lord. You know what I'm surprised he hasn't done, and I probably shouldn't even say it out loud. If one of the lights go off, he'll probably just take a plug source that he needs. Oh my gosh. Watching the 49ers. I don't know if Catherine Kelly's still here, but she was just saying her husband's at the game. He's at that game. Okay, I'm not so worried about this lip right here. Not just yet. I think it would be really pretty to actually outline the top of that lip in a metallic. So Sue. Yeah, I can't remember what you guys were saying yesterday, but I know somebody made like a reference to like the Days of Our Lives. Somebody made a crack about that. Or was it the Days of Our Lives or As the World Turns? Something. Okay, so now with this top layer, you can make it as opaque as you want. It's totally up to you. Because you're going to be sanding back to get to that bottom color, If you wanted to leave it a little sheer, that would, again, that's all personal preference. Oh, giggle, giggle, snort. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Miss Sue, I know you were cracking up yesterday. All right. So I'm just going to, again, I'm not too worried about it being a perfect cover because we're going in with a sander anyhow. So you do, I will caution you though, you do want to make sure that before you start sanding, you want to make sure that this is dry. Okay. Steve, you know what, Steve? Sir, if you need that, I'm sorry, sir, but no, actually, I can't help you. So where is this guy at so I can get him? Do you guys see him? Sue, we need to boot Steve because Steve thinks that this is a pharmacy and he's having issues with his you know. You can't see him? He's not on my personal. I'm on my personal. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Y'all did. Okay. I don't know how you did it, Steve, where are you at, Julie, that you can see him? Yeah, he needs some blue pills, he says. It's not funny, ma'am. I'm having trouble. Sir, do you see what I'm doing right here? Do I look like I'm a pharmacy, sir? Oh, there you are. I see you now. Bye, Steve. Try your local Walmart or Walgreens. Probably because you can't even spell attention, Steve. Wait, what? Hi, Barbara. What's happening? What happened, Jill? Hi, Barbara. How are you? Oh, hi, Barbara. I didn't see your questions. Yes, you absolutely can ask about Troy Troy. Troy Troy is my oldest son. He is 23 years old, and he has 2 extra Mark X chromosomes. You guys all reported him. Thank you. Yeah, he's not very funny. So he has special needs. He's nonverbal, but he gets his point across very well, as you can see. And yeah, he's my Choi Choi. And he is always here and always wants attention. See? Okay, so let's take a And I don't get offended by any means, you guys. This is a 320. I wanted to got this. Apay na nakadone. Hey, here. It's so much, Troy. You're gonna turn into a moo. You have a disabled adult daughter. Okay. I did delete him. Why do you still see him? I banned him and deleted him. Keep Troy and get rid of Steve. Exactly. Okay. So now we are going to take our wrong one. Steve, sir, you done got me all combobulated. At least I didn't click on his comment this time. So now we're going to take our gator, and I talked to you guys about this before. You absolutely can go up and down, left and right. I tend to only go one way, but that's just my personal preference. And you can take off as much or as little. Just because I said you are a part of the show doesn't mean, sir, good googly moogly. All right. You got to stir it up now. Okay, well, you only got one hand. Two hands, but only can carry one thing. Anyhow, you still see it? Well, if you guys just block him and delete him, you won't be able to see it. I'm sorry that you can still see it because I can't even get to it to see it because I banned him and blocked him. So I'm sorry if you are offended. I've done as much as I possibly can to get him out of here. I'm sorry. Hi, Luann. Troy makes me smile when I hear him. Reminds me so much of my nephew, who's my best buddy. He is nonverbal, but no, yes, and that's Troy. So they said Troy would never walk. He would never talk. He would never. Well, he's walking. He might not speak words, but let me tell you what. You guys probably even understand what he wants by now. So do you see how that's looking? Isn't that pretty? So I'm only going up and down right here just because I obviously can't go side to side in that little area. You guys still see what I'm doing? Hi, son. Ooh, pretty. I like that. That's my other son, Trevor. He doesn't say much on purpose. Every now and again, you'll get a hello. But Troy is the talker. I know. Way to prove them wrong, Troy. Okay, so you probably will need to change your sander just because, you know, it'll fall up on you and you'll notice you're working a little harder to get it off. If you're sanding over an area, noticing that you can't get any of the paint off, it could possibly be because you don't have any of the vintage effect medium in that area, and it just might not come off. So when you're putting your vintage effect on, just make sure, although it's clear, you know, make sure you're getting it covered as well as you possibly can. So love to watch a crafting with Troy. When we are in Zoom, he pops his head in, and more often than not, he'll trick me and make me walk away from my desk so that way he can come over here and say hi to everybody. Ouch. And, you know, take my phone or something. So when we did our first Zoom, he didn't realize that there were people that were on screen, but now that he knows, he's a little trickster, I tell ya. Troy, do you want to let Onyx outside, Pops? I think she needs to go outside. Do you want to help her? Or is she messing with your brother? Trevor, are you there? You're messing with her? I thought she was wanting to go outside. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Beth. I get the same from my daughter's doctor, and she's advanced so quickly, they stopped telling me what she wouldn't be able to do. Exactly. Exactly. You know, Troy was my first, so when the doctors were telling me all these, you know, scary things, oh my goodness, I was just like, wow, really? He's not going to be able to do all of this, that, and the other? And no. Scared me at first, but then, you know, we have trust and belief. And we all know the man upstairs, he has the final say. So he's the one. Okay? It is a little messy. But like I was saying before, when you do it, like when I did the clock, if you were to do this on a big like furniture piece, I think it would be so pretty. I actually, Rhapsody Art Barn, Tracy, she actually has done the vintage effect medium on a few bigger pieces, and I loved it. Amen. Yep. You know, he's the one. He is the one. Okay, so I'm thinking that's pretty good. And, you know, again, you can do as much as, you know, as you want. Just because you have vintage effect medium on the whole surface doesn't mean you know, you need to take the paint off. It's just totally up to you. It's not going to hurt that it's under there. So Just kind of look at it and kind of judge, you know, what you think. Kind of do want a little bit more off the bottom just because depending on the angle of when it's hanging, you might see it underneath here. Okay, and then let's get the vacuum and whoo-wee, mama mia. I know, shoot, making a mess over here. Thank you, Miss Wanda. Yep, he knows what he's doing, right? He doesn't make mistakes, that's for sure. That is for sure. Okay. So that's our stop, Troy, leave her alone. Mama girl, come here. Troy, leave her alone, Pops. Let her get her bone. Okay, so that's our distressed hot toy is awesome. Thanks, guys. It is, right? It's such a pretty look. Okay, so now on the outside, I think I am going to let's get the shimmer glaze and let's go around the outside with the shimmer glaze. So, where did you get the heart stand? I actually found it at Salvation Army, Bev. I know usually look at that. You guys see this piece? Bad Terry. Bad Terry. Ooh, it even feels a little damp too. I usually pick my stuff, everything up at either Hobby Lobby or Michael's, but this is the one wood piece that I actually found at the Salvation Army. I know, it was only $1.99. Okay, so I have a cloth here. Actually, no. Let's get another one because I use that cloth with furniture cleaner. So, all right. You're going to be difficult to just take the whole thing out. Okay, so I just buy these, you know, little cheapies at the Dollar Tree. Let's cut it in half so we're not using the whole thing. And then we will brush on the shimmer glaze and wipe it back, you know, give a very pretty like pearl look to it. Let's see how it looks on just a little bit of it first, and then maybe we will even dry brush it first before we do this. Let's see. Let's start here. So let me show you. It's got a very pretty like glazed look to it. Ooh, my hair right in my eye. You guys see that? I don't know yet, Julie. We might change it and put a drawer pull or something there, but that's what it came with, the little hooky doo-woppy. So, do we like that, or do you think I should dry brush it first and then go over it with the white? Don't want any glops in there. Because then we can actually, after we do this, we can even, you know, go over it with the wax as well and hit all the high parts too. Okay. I'm just going to work in little sections just because I don't want it to dry up on me before I can wipe it back, which wouldn't be a big deal. I mean, you could just take a little baby wipe. And I'm just using a soft brush just to make sure that it's not gathered, you know, a big clump of it's gathered. Who you calling? Who you calling? Hmm? Who you calling? Okay. So this shimmer glaze you can use through stencils. You can paint it on like this. I mean, there's so much you can do with this. We now have 3 colors: the pearl color, the gold, and the silver. But it's just a super pretty. They really do have the best of everything so unique. He's calling me. My phone is ringing. Sue, if he had your number, trust me, he'd find a way to call you. Hilarious. And as usual, you know, you guys don't have to wipe it back. I mean, if you like it is, you don't have to. If you don't have yourself a soft, fluffy brush in your brush arsenal, I think if there's any, it's so helpful when you're doing waxes or, you know, anything like this, antiquing paste. It helps work the product around to areas that you can't get to with like a towel or your fingers. You guys, is that what you guys are talking about, is sweet tea? Every time you, Nicole, or Mara pull out a product new to me, I add it to my need list, Jackie. Hi, Elizabeth. It is Pentart Shimmer Glaze. So this is the, come on down, Pentart Shimmer Glaze in Pearl White. And there's 3 different colors available: the pearl white, the gold, which is absolutely beautiful, and the silver, which I haven't used yet. I don't think I've opened the silver yet. I haven't. I need to. Sue just put in the link for the shimmer glaze if you guys want to check it out. Love the shimmer glaze. It's very, very pretty. Super pretty. And we're just working that. And it dries very quickly too. Hence me working in, you know, a smaller area. That's why I'm able to hold the top here. Yes, sir. Are you telling on Onyx? What is she doing? Onyx looked at me. I'm not doing anything. He's telling on you. You put it in your cart. Your videos are free, but you cost me a bundle. I'm sorry, Mel. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So, y'all, yesterday, speaking of, yesterday I received my order for the stuff that my substrates that I want to use for my next class. So I'll be working on a sample, and then I will post it, and then anybody who wants to take the class can sign up. I will post the information on my page, but always also in the Crafting Chaotix group. So if you're not in the group, you can go over there and join it. And this time we're going to work with velvet powder. So we'll do some velvet powder. We'll do some crackle, some fine line crackle. And also we'll probably be working with some of the foil flakes. So if any of that stuff is anything that you like to do or want to learn how to do, keep your eye out, because that'll be what our next project will be. All right. So we've got that on there, and that's so pretty. Oh, wow. Sorry, y'all. Look at that. Holy moly. Now, we need to find something to decoupage on here. But first, what I'd like to do, you guys can tell me, I want to do just a little bit of crackle on the cherub. I think I want to just do a random crackle though. So the random crackle is exactly what it means. It's, it's not going to crackle everything. It's just very, very, you can't even pinpoint the areas actually. Well, I might have told you fibs because, uh-oh. Well, I thought it was here. Oh, it is here. I'm blind. So, the random crackle. So, your husband doesn't call to complain. No. Yes, Mel, I will post all of the products. I always post all of the products in my description. And then also, Sue is probably going crazy posting links. Right? So, I would like to just put some of the random crackle, not on her wings. We could do something to her wings, but just on her body. What do you guys think? Yes? No? Maybe so? Your fur boys never complain? Okay. So I'm going to hold the wing. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do it on the wings. And now this is not like fine line. It's not going to crackle everywhere. It's very true to its name. Random. So we might get like a crackle here and there. But I thought it would just be a very, just a little different look. And we'll do something to the wings, whether they be gold or diamond dusted or something, but we'll definitely do something to the wings. And I don't even think I will do her face. I just want to do just a little bit of random cracks on her body. Gold wings. That's what I was thinking like, uh-oh, we got to get her little tushy. Sorry. Pardon me. Pardon me. Just to age it up a little bit. Like I said, I don't necessarily want to, I don't know. Well, it's random. Maybe I will put a little bit on her face. Not a whole lot. So, as always, I tell you guys, all of the crackles, I have done tutorials for all of them. They're on my YouTube channel. You guys see me use Fine Line the most. That's my favorite. With all of the crackles, I don't care who tells you. Though, you always want a clean, dry brush. Okay? Alright, so, again, did I get the back of her arm? No. Just a little bit. And because it's random, we might not even get cracks, you know, in these areas. It's just going to kind of, wherever it goes is wherever it goes. Yes, exactly, Jackie. Pearl on her wings. Ooh, the same pearl shimmer that we put on the, that would be pretty, Miss Edie. The silver glaze. I will show you. So, along with the shimmer glaze in the pearl white, there is the silver and the gold. So, this is the gold, and then that's the silver, and then, of course, the pearl white. So, those are the three that we have. All right. So, I need something to decoupage on there, but let's look at out here. So we don't change the color too much. Let's go in with the chameleon in green. So we don't change that too much, but we'll accent some of these high points. So let's get my Decoupage Queen stipple brush. And I'm going to use some paper towel. How long does it take to crackle randomly? It's a two-step process, so we just put down step one. When step one dries, we'll put down step two. You know, it's always recommended, I say it all the time, it's always recommended to let the crackle do its thing naturally. But because I don't have that luxury in a live, I will dry it. I will accelerate the drying process. So as soon as it's dry, it will crack. Okay, so we are going to take the chameleon green. Again, you guys know chameleons, they're sleepers, but I love them. And let's come and see if this is enough. Okay. It's beautiful. If you guys can see what the color is, it's beautiful, but it's too close to the pearl. And I want these to come out just a little more. So, all right. So let's test something. Hi, handsome. What can I help you with? So this is the wax paste in turtle green. Would love a chance at a Pentart mystery box. Oh, I don't know that. I don't know that she will do a Pentart mystery box. Never know. You never know. All right, let's look. Okay. What, Papas? Oh, wait. Are we thinking, if we're thinking of gold, I don't want to bring in a silver. So what I'm just trying to do is find a color that's going to pick up the raised parts, and then I could put that chameleon color on top of. So that's all I'm doing right now. I'm just playing to see what looks good. I was going to put the silver on there, but if we are thinking about any gold on her wings, I don't. So I'm just coming up here to just the high points. And I'm actually going to take my soft brush and just move that around. It's going to pick up the excess. We don't want a really big deposit. You guys will see. And then I'm going to take that chameleon and see if I like that on top of there now. Hi, Teresa Cherry. All right. There we go. Okay. I can dig it. All right. I like that. So it's not too in your face gold. No, Papas. Come here, mama girl. Come see me. So it's not too in your face gold. So we did put the gold on there, but I went right on top of that gold with the chameleon green. I like lost your internet or just lost Facebook, Donna Sue? Because I think we've all been here. Oh my goodness, I love that. That's very pretty. I know, son. You shouldn't do that right there, though, because if you miss it, it's going to get on the carpet. So the only reason, if you're wondering, okay, why I just wanted the trim, right? All of this the details to stand out. And although the pearl white was very pretty, it was still kind of leaving it flat, you see? So just by layering a little bit of the gold, not a big heavy deposit, and then tying it together with the chameleon green helps the details stand out, but it also doesn't, it's not kind of like an in your face that sometimes I will do with the waxes. Okay. Okay, Lisa. Why mail? You just not something you're interested in? If you have a you know, if you have a mold, that would absolutely work too. I find it's very convenient doing lives because, you know, I don't have to wait for the clay to dry. It's a beautiful trim. I can paint it and do whatever I need to it right then and there. So as a creator, you know, doing lives, it's very helpful. Look at that, y'all. Isn't that pretty? My goodness. And I will do that again. I will come through and detail it out on the edge here. And when I paint the back, I'll do it on the back as well. So Dana. Okay. Yep. So this is pretty much dry. So let's see if we can get on the second step, and then I will not take up any more of your Sunday. I will let you guys enjoy the rest of your day. My projects take me in so many directions, needing so many products, wood clay, resin, trim. Hi, Anna Marie. Thank you. So there's just a little bit here by her hand that needs a little more drying. Oh, back here too. Actually, let's try to, yeah, let's move it around a little bit because that's not going to dry. It's kind of gathered there. All right. Amazon, Amazon, what are you buying now? What are you buying now? You do not need another phone case, sir. No way, Jose. Nothing pressing on Sunday evening. Love watching your other live streams, Terry. They are relaxed. Oh, thank you, Martin. I know sometimes you know, I used to make sure that it didn't ever go over an hour and a half, and I noticed lately I've been letting them go a lot longer, so sorry about that. I will just get this second step on with you guys, and then I will let you go. And then the only thing, whoa, there's a lot of, the only thing I will do, wow, the top of that is super dry. Hold on, let me get it out and put it on my plate. The only thing that I will do with off camera is I will paint the back of the heart, and then put the vintage effect on, and then that's it. I'll finish the rest with you guys. I will do the antiquing paste on the angel, and we'll figure out what to do with her wings. Again, the random crackle, we'll just see, you know, where it cracks. In my experience, it's been very little crackles. Sometimes it'll have one area that has a lot of cracks, but again, I don't want too much on her, just a little bit. So we'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place, and we'll finish this up because we really don't have much left. I say that. I always say that, And I always think I'm going to finish, and then it never happens. Also, what I will do is pull out some of my drawer pulls, some of my knobs, and see what else we can put on the heart as far as the hanger goes. Because remember, it's just a very plain wooden. So so I will pull out my knobs and see if there's anything that will work. So, and then I'll show you guys tomorrow. Oh, and I will also find out a paper to decoupage here. So anyhow, I think that's it. So we've got the Hygwin, we've got the step 2. God bless you, son. The step 2 on her. So tomorrow when we come back, we'll do the antiquing paste, and then we'll be able to see how much cracked. And then we will also figure out what to decoupage here. I'll pull out some papers, and hopefully the trim gets here just in case we do want to put the matching trim here. And then I'll pull out some drawer pulls. But right now what I'll do when I get offline is I'll paint the back. So I have that heart I bought years ago. I'm going to redo it now. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, like I said, it was only $1.99. So I picked it up at my Salvation Army. So, well, think of all kind add so we get a third day. Oh, stop it. A third day. You never know. I always say, we'll finish it tomorrow. And then it ends up being 4 or 5 days later. So, anyhow, thanks, Luann. Thank you. So, I hope you guys have a nice rest of your Sunday. I will be back tomorrow, same time, same place. So, I guess I'll talk to you then. See, I'm not lying. I know. Anyhow, talk to you guys later.